And I put this all back together. This was my stepdad's. Redid all the seats and everything.
Wow.
It's got 360 in it now.
Wow, this is
I
nice.
covered the seats.
Oh my God.
It's a legendary kit.
I like this body style Cuda. I actually do.
We had two of them. The other one was rotten. I put mini quarters. That's all they make for them.
Who did the paint work on this?
Me. In
Oh.
this garage.
Well, we found us a painter.
On both of them.
No
I
kidding.
put quarters in that car too.
Man, the
I
paint
bought
was...
that when I was stationed in Georgia.
I was gonna say, I think you had that. Well, it's been 20 years ago when I seen
What was that with Crawford somewhere?
it. I think it was over at your mom and dad's house.
Well, maybe it was.
It was in the garage here. I think we
Was it
stopped
blue,
there.
Or was it black?
I think it was black.
Yeah. Well, it's probably painted at Sunshine.
Yeah.
Probably a smaller. I got 440 in it now. I don't
Wow.
have 440 then. Yeah, that's what you got to look. I got 440 of the power steering.
Oh,
And it's not rack and pinion.
what kind of exhaust you got on it then? Or manifold or header?
No. The guy that's a liar. What's his name? Let me think. Guy who used to make the engine kits.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Lying motherfucker.
He said the guy that's a liar.
Yeah, they fit. Well, no, they don't. You don't have to ding nothing. Well, you got to hammer them. Oh, hell. Power steering with a 440 and an A body.
4-speed.
4-speed. Oh my God, you couldn't get any tighter than that. Damn.
Hey, it's got a blower motor in it. See it?
Wow.
Now you got.
Oh yeah, and got the blower motor with the valve. Oh shit.
Yeah, you got to delete that. Walk around the car, and you can see where he machined his valve cover out.
Didn't we do that to your car in Clay City?
What?
Machined your valve cover for the distributor. We were
Yeah,
trying
we-
to crank the distributor around, and it was tied up.
Turn
Against, no, it was tied up against the.
So we got a file.
Well, you know who
Wow.
made that one? That was Dwayne.
This right here is what I've always wanted. I want a big block 4-speed A body. I ain't never been able to put one together, but
Why not?
this right here is. That's.
I'll tell you what, that car rides like a fucking brand new.
It rides a lot better. That's what I was telling them. I put front rear sway
Wow.
bars on it.
Man,
And I put sway bar on this one too.
but to have that with headers and power steering and a 4-speed at the 440 and it fit and it looks factory, that's just, oh my God. Here, I'll get a shot of this. Even though there is some other things in it, but that is nice.
That was my dad's.
That's nice.
That's a Hertz Corvette.
Huh?
Like a rental car place?
Yeah, they were special. They
Right.
made 150 of them, of those.
They used to do that
There
with
it
the
is.
Mustangs. Everybody go
Yeah.
rent the car and take the drivetrain.
Steal the motor.
Man.
Yeah. Guess who made those? Carol Shelby.
That is awesome.
Shelby.
Oh man, it's got the wheel on it, the console. Oh, you got, man, that's got a console and pistol grip in it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Joe,
Damn.
he's in love now, buddy.
Like I say, when I seen it, I just seen the front end of the car just sticking out of the garage a little bit. That's all I ever
Oh,
seen.
really?
Yeah, I never seen the.
I was stationed in Georgia and I bought that car for $800.
Oh my God.
It had a 318 4-speed in it. I still got 318 of those.
Was it hard to find those scoops for the hood?
Yeah,
Those
I
are-
had to fix them. I had to
those
put studs in them. About broken the studs off in them.
Hey, you want to double your line?
What?
What you go for that car?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
How about tripping?
Oh, you're fine.
So where you at on your car, Hillbilly?
It runs. What did?
Yeah, we had it fired up.
Oh,
did a
did it?
compression test.
After it took a week of me trying to get the oil pan fixed.
Oh, I bet that was a mother.
No, because oil in it,
Yeah.
antiquing it, you can't get the molecules, you can't get
Yeah.
the oil out.
Yeah.
Even a certified welder that I got at work, he had to do it
I feel like
twice.
somebody went and got a degree, couldn't get it to take care of it.
I
Well,
got the back fixed, but the front edge is just terrible.
well, that is a big battery.
I got two of them.
Jesus. Should have no cranking problems with that. Damn.
It's so big I had to get rid of the weight box.
That is the weight now.
Yeah.
Damn.
But all the old wiring's out, all the new's been ran.
Was that K&R kit pretty?
Oh shit, go look at the diagram.
Check this out. Oh hell, that's. Yeah, Yeah, if you can't get her wired up with this, then dang. That's pretty nice. And what is this, a slant 6?
Yeah. It's got a 7/8 race cam in it.
Yeah.
And 2 4-barrel level carburetors.
Did you just put a power glide back in it?
Yeah. That's what we did.
That's what we've been at that for the trash.
That's cool. You still got a little bit more to do, but so you'll be ready in the morning to go to the geezer race?
I want to try to get it buttoned up tomorrow so we can go get it there.
So it did come with the relays?
One day to put this in there.
Yeah, that's what I was like, no. Yeah, one day wiring job, no.
The only thing I got left to run is the headlights and the company.
So the tranny's back in, the headers are on, and or you had it fired up though, you said. Oh yeah. Yeah. We need world headquarters like this. This is what we need. I can bring both my wagons or something like
My
this.
dad passed away, so I'll just get rid of everything. Nah, not both. I had to get rid of anything.
Yeah.
So I built the first garage, and then I added this on.
This is nice. I like this too.
That's my favorite model.
That's why they started restoring. Well,
Restore?
the inside's already been done.
I was gonna say, they look pretty
But
nice.
it needs body work, and probably gonna make it silver and change the wheels.
I like silver.
We just took the hood and painted it and put it on. I got the original hood because it's a small block car,
Yep.
but it runs and drives.
Wow.
I got the original motor at the airport. We'll put it back in.
Oh yeah, Jim's got plenty.
Huh. Yep. Well.
They said you were scared, you never know, might be your last day.
Yeah.
Especially in your business.
Yeah.
And it don't have to be your fault.
No. No. Yeah, there's some. It's pretty tricky out there. And that's nice. You switch fan on.
I like that video. How
I
we
like
beat the
that.
snow cones.
No.
Anybody comment on that?
I ain't looked at it for a few days,
They
but
probably said, that's why my power's out here up there using these snow cones.
waiting on Dirk to see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I called him this morning. He said he didn't get much sleep last night. He sounded rough this morning.
You know, I don't know if that thing worked or not, but I feel better today. I ain't felt tired at all today.
You got him a CPAP machine, Joe.
Yeah, I ain't.
Oh, no.
Oh, great.
But yeah, we'll get.
Everybody that takes that test, they say me.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got to do mine at the house. They got them where you can take them home now and do it.
Yeah.
But what I tell you, he said.
I did it, a sleep study.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put breathing 78 times a minute.
In an hour.
In an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was 60 something.
Yeah, he said he was like 76 times. He said you quit breathing, and I was like, oh, is that good or bad? He's like, that's not good.
Lori hates it because when I go to bed, I can go to sleep in about 10 seconds.
That's me. I could be talking to him, just fall asleep. I was like, what did you say?
Man,
But
you've already started.
it's cool.
That's my wife, Lori.
I remember her. Yeah. Hey, Lord.
She's the K&N person.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it won't be long. The Cuda will be back on the track and hopefully straightened out, and maybe it'll run a 1050. What do you think it's gonna run, Dwayne? What do you think it's? I mean, what the wedge run the best of?
With who driving it?
Well, yeah, with Schaefer driving it, it was down to 1003, wasn't it?
1002.
1002.
He went 1002 in the car, drove it one time, and had like a 10 light or some shit. I don't know. I hope it runs.
I think it's gonna run. It sounds too good not to. I mean, when it's sitting there running, I mean, it sounds good, but hopefully that's all that was, just the batteries. And I think this battery here is going to take care of that.
Oh, I got 2 of them.
Yeah. 2 of them should give you all the spark you need. So, all right, we'll stop this here. We'll get back over to Funny Farm, and we're gonna get some shit for the wagon, and we'll go back to the house and try to get it back on the ground today. So, but we'll be back here in a few. Boy, if Joe didn't have some nice cars, I tell you, them Cudas were awesome. But we're gonna run back over here to Hillbilly's world headquarters and get the wheels off the Cuda to put on the wagon, and get the golf cart picked up. So we're gonna go up to Killcare tomorrow and watch the gathering of the geezers, and watch. I think JR's gonna take the 66 Plymouth up the wagon and run it. So probably be a pretty good day tomorrow, as long as the weather's nice. But we're gonna pull in here, or we'll go down here and pull in and pick up the golf cart and the wheels, and then we'll be right back. So get out of the way here. There's old Randall. We gotta get Randall in here. Where is he hiding over? I think he's hiding. I think he's not wanting to be on film. Let me shut the truck off. See what he's doing. See what kind of mood he's in today. Old Rand? Oh, that ain't Randall. Oh, it is Randall. I didn't think that was you there for a minute.
Huh?
I didn't think that was you there for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, really?
Come on now. What's going on today? What are you doing? Our fans have been asking questions about it. They want to know what's
Tell
up.
them I said hey, and I shut that off, and I'll tell you what's going on. Seriously.
All right, we'll be back here in a minute. Well, it's the next day. Things didn't go as planned. Randall was a little moody yesterday, but he's all right. He was trying to fix some tag light on a friend's car, but no, as you can clearly see, the rear end is still sitting here. It's not under the wagon. But no, yesterday, we went over to Dwayne's, stopped at World Headquarters, went in and picked up the golf cart, because we were going to go to the geezer race today. But last night, I woke up with a slight pain in my side and ended up having a kidney stone, and I still think there's one more left to be gotten rid of. So today I didn't go to the geezer race. I'm going to try to hobble around out here as best I can, get this rear end put underneath the wagon, and try to get something done with this thing. I know I've said that in the past 3 videos, getting this rear end under, but I just ain't had time, and just I've been busy doing a bunch of dumb crap. But today, or right now, if I can, I'm gonna get this under here. And one other thing, we didn't get the wheels yesterday at Dwayne's. He was busy with doing the wiring on his car. He had a pretty big project going on there, and so we might have a small surprise coming here in just a little bit as far as wheels go. I think I've got a different wheel and tire we're going to try on the wagon. As long as the backspace will fit correctly with this rear end, I think will look better than what the billet specialties will look like on this. So hopefully here in just a few, when they get here, I've got some other wheels on the way that I bought last night, and they were clear down in Lynchfield, Kentucky. And so I was going to, go pick them up actually tomorrow. But since this kind of happened today and I didn't go to Killcare, I was talking to one of my friends, and he said he was off today. And he said he'd go pick them up for me. So he should be there right now picking them up. So hopefully I just didn't buy a set of wheels that ain't going to fit this, but I think with my calculations, it should come out just about right. But we'll jump off here and get this rear end put under here. I'll try to. I'll see what I can do by myself here, which I've done it 100 times, so I should be able to get it under there. And then we'll come back, and by then the wheels and tires should be here, and hopefully they'll fit. But I'd like to say something about Joe Kingery, his Cudas again. I mean, I can't say enough about them two cars. He's done a super nice job on them cars. I mean, they're just top notch. I mean, to do all that stuff himself. But that's two pretty cool cars he's got there, and man, I'd love to have something like that. But that's too nice for me. I'll stick with my kind of junk. But no, I can't have nothing nice. It just, I'd love to have something nice, but I'm more of this style. So, but let's quit talking, get something done. We'll get the rear end under this, get the wheels, hopefully they'll fit on it, and then if they do, we're going to go ahead and pull the front nose off the car. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pour 15 all the underneath the wheel wells there, or the inner fenders and bottom of the frame and stuff, and slowly work my way back the whole underneath the car and on the inside of the car. We're going to get it all coated, and then we're going to start on the front suspension. So, but let's jump off here, get this rear end on here, and get something done. Started talking. But I'll be back here in a minute. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. We got it back under here. It didn't fall off the jack, but now I just gotta measure get it centered up to where it's the same on each side, and then I'll put the U-bolts and the shocks back on, and shock plates, and hopefully these wheels will work. But now these wheels I got coming, I know I didn't say it before, but it's a set of Warriors that I didn't really care for that wheel, just because I had a set once on I had an 80 El Camino that was pro streeted, and it had a set of them on it, and they wasn't real clean. So I just got that car and I pulled the front wheel off and I started to polish it, and those wheels are a bitch to clean. So when I sold that car, I was like, I'll never have another set of them wheels unless they're brand new. And these wheels that I got, the guy says they're new from 2022, but I didn't think Centerline still even made a Warrior. But my buddy just called and said he picked them up, and he said they are really nice, other than where, the washers have, made a mark on the rim, but you won't see that after it's bolted up. So, but let's get these U-bolts on here, and the shocks and everything tightened back up, get it measured out, and hopefully he'll be here with the wheels, and hopefully, just hopefully, they fit. Because if not, I'll probably cut a rear end down to make them fit. But I think they will. So they've got a 29-10-5 tire on them, or 29.5. I don't remember what the hell he said it was. But they're 29s on a Hoosier slick. Which I'm not going to run slicks on this. So I've got a set of, somewhere in here, they're over there, but I got a set of ET drag radials, some 275/60s I'm going to put on it. So I think that'll even give me a little more clearance, even if, if it is a little tight. So, but let's get this bolted up, and hopefully he'll be here, and we'll try him out when he gets here. Well, that took a minute. These U-bolts were pretty nasty. They turned out okay. I'm going to put some cast blast on them. I like putting that shit on about everything, but I just want to clean them up. They were pretty crusty and rusty, so. But we'll get these painted up and get her bolted up, and the wheel should be here any minute. So we got to get on it. I'll be back. Alright, finally she's bolted in there. It's not bolted in for good. I don't know if you can see it. But it's bolted in. So we're going to go ahead and get her because I gotta still have the spring pad perches welded on and get the pinion angle set right once the motor and tranny's in it and the drive shaft's in it. But finally we can put it back on the ground as soon as the wheels get here. Should be getting here any minute with them, but yeah, I think it's gonna work out just right with the offset of the wheels. So, but he should be getting here. When he does, we'll get these all changed, and then I'll give him a look at it with the Warriors on it, and you can tell me if the Warriors look better or if the Billet Specialties look better. But I think we're gonna go with the Warriors because they're 10 inches wide, and this wagon's gonna be mini tubbed, and ain't no sense of putting a little Baloney Ryan 8-inch rim on it. So, but we'll see after we get them on here. I'll either like it or I won't like it. I don't know. They could look good, but they might not. But there is a 64 Plymouth that runs up at Killcare. It's like white and gray or silver. It's got a set of Warriors on it, and it's tubbed. Now that car looks badass with the Warriors on it, so I think the wagon's gonna look pretty cool with them. But next time you see it, she'll have the wheels on. Well, there she is. The tires are way too small on the front, and the rear tires got 28 by 10 slicks on it, but those are coming off too. I'm gonna put regular tires on, or ET Streets. I got a set of them, but I think it needs a little bigger tire on it, period. It just looks small on there like that, but the front definitely needs a 28. So we gotta do some tire shopping now, but I think it will look alright. Looks better than what I thought it would, even with the tires being that small. So we'll get some tires on here in the next few days and see what we can make of it. I'm not for sure what size I'm gonna put on it. Like I say, I got some 275/60 ET Streets, but they ain't no taller than what's on the back now. So yeah, I think the tire change is a must. And I don't care, Dirk, I'm changing the tires. He's always on me about my wheels and tires. But I mean, if I was gonna race this, that tire would be alright. It's a 28 by 10, but I want something a little bigger on it, just a little bit. This front one definitely's got to be a 28, because that's way too small. I don't really like the center caps of the Warriors. I ain't really a big fan of them, but like I say, I got them Wheelwood brakes. I like how the spindle looks, or the cap on a set of Wheelwoods look on those instead of them stupid center caps. So I may end up putting them on here. But finally got the rear end in it, and I think we're going to run these wheels instead of the billets. So I don't know, until we get some tires, that's all we're going to do with the wheels for right now. But we'll probably tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll start on the front end stuff and getting it all changed and pour 15, get it all painted and stuff. But that's all we're going to do tonight. So we'll get this rolled back in the garage, and I think it looks alright. I mean, it'll do for what I'm wanting to do. I'm just wanting to make a driver out of it. I think it looks alright. So I think it just looks more, I don't know, the billets to me. Billet's a good looking wheel, the Billet Specialty, but I think these look more in time with it or something, I don't know. So, but we're going here and get our mess cleaned up and get ready for tomorrow. I got a big ass mess in here to clean up. We'll get these front end parts, get them going on it, get it cleaned up, get this garage cleaned up. But yeah, I like the way it looks from the ass end of it. I mean, it sits pretty good. So, but we're going to enter for here right now. I think I'm going to run over to Dwayne's, take the golf cart back over and get it off my truck, and then like I say, tomorrow I'll start on the front suspension and getting that all painted up there, and once we get that on it, I'm gonna get the motor up here and the tranny. I still gotta go buy a converter. Like I say, I'm just gonna get like a 22, maybe a 2500 converter. I'm not gonna get nothing no bigger than that, because I was talking to Dirk about it, and he said it just make my tranny hot putting a 3000 or 35 in it, driving it on the street. So we're gonna go with the little smaller converter. That motor's supposed to have a 509 in it. I think it'll be alright for what I'm gonna do. So, but till the next video, that's all we got for right now, and just continue liking, sharing, and watching, and we'll continue building this big bitch until we get her out and do some burnouts. But we'll see you on the next one.